What is up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to another one of my video vlogs. In this one, we are going to talk about how to care about life. How to give a fuck about everything in your own personal life. How to care about those around you, your family, your loved ones, people that you probably will never fuck with again, but just because of the fact that they are human like you. How to care about anything and everything, you feel me? Nowadays, a lot of kids coming up, the younger generations, a lot of us don't give a flying fuck. We just don't. Personally, I don't give a fuck. I'm still working on my fucks to give, you feel me? And so my intention behind this video is just to give off some of my personal wisdom that I have been gaining in life as I continue to research various fucking fields about personal development, holistic health, and personal wellness, you feel me? As I continue to expand my knowledge of intelligence and my awareness of being, everything that I implement in my life and reap of benefit, find some beneficial use that actually makes me grow, I tend to make a video on that, you feel me? And so my intention behind this video is to give off some of the wisdom that I have gained in my life that has caused me to actually start caring more and start being more productive, getting shit done that is meaningful in my life, and actually starting to have more compassion and empathy for others, my family, and actually caring, you feel me? Because a large part of myself doesn't care. I don't give a fuck, you feel me? And why should I give a fuck? Why should we give a fuck? This world is really fucked up nowadays, you feel me? A lot of people are doing shit that are affecting our own fucking health. For example, this is a fucking played out example. This is an example that we all fucking know. But this is an example that we can all understand, you feel me? And that is smoking fucking cigarettes. Personally, I don't like smoking cigs, right? But when people do around me, it's affecting my health, you feel me? And that just puts in my mind automatically that these people don't give a fuck, and so I don't give a fuck either. And if you're gonna smoke that shit around me, then I'm gonna do my shit around you, say whatever the fuck I want, blah, 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 you feel me? It's just a little example of how our minds work today, of not caring. We just tend to just automatically not give a fuck about shit and say fuck it and do whatever the fuck we want to do nowadays, you feel me? And so that is not healthy fucking behavior. If we continue to sustain behavior of not giving a shit, ultimately our planet is gonna collapse. The ecosystems around us are gonna collapse. And when the ecosystems collapse, life around us collapse, ultimately we collapse and our species will die out, you feel me? If we don't start to give a shit about life and how the way we live our life is impacting and affecting all life around us, if we don't start to give a shit, then we can kiss the human experience goodbye for fucking good. It will become extinct. And in fact, we are in the current 6th mass extinction that our planet is experiencing. And scientifically speaking, statistics show that it is due to our own human way of being, of living unconsciously, of how our actions are affecting everything around us and ultimately all of our life. And also living in not just unconscious awareness, but living in I can care less, you feel me? What is my individual self ultimately? How am my small self, how is my small self going to impact the whole greater grand scheme of things? Well, because everything is fucking connected, you feel me? When one of us starts to work on ourself and heal ourself, we start to heal the cancer in humanity. We start to heal the disease that is within our species, that disease that is not giving a fuck. You feel me? So how do we give a fuck? How did I start to naturally give a fuck about shit and gain some empathy and compassion for life around me and for the ones that I love that are around me? You feel me? Because for another example, these tattoos affect my fucking parents, right? When I got them, I wasn't thinking how it was gonna affect my parents. And number two, I didn't give a fuck what they thought. I didn't give a fuck what you guys thought. I didn't give a fuck what anybody thought. I'm gonna do me and I'm gonna get my shit, you feel me? Now looking back, I'm gonna be straight the fuck up with you guys. The only tat I regret is this one under my eye, because that's the only one I can't cover. And that's the one that I had to fucking see every day, and people judge me on that shit every day. And it is what it is, you feel me? I made that action. However, long story short, I'm gonna get it removed at some point in my life, and that's that. That's fucking personal growth, you feel me? So don't be hard on yourself, you feel me? Grow. We are all here in this experience to fucking grow. So a lot of us are in that state of not giving a fuck. So it's time for us to fucking grow the fuck up. How do we give a fuck? By disciplining ourselves, choosing greatness over fucking piece of shitness, you feel me? Whatever we want to call the laziness, not caring side of ourselves. There's a middle point between greatness and shittiness, not caring, blah, 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 right? That middle point is choice. And that is our power as a human fucking being. And I've talked about this in my previous episode, previous vlog, that we as human beings have the power to choose to fucking create our life the way we want it to be. Feel me? Life isn't just handed to us and we have to deal with all this shit that's in our way, and that's just the way life is, you feel me? We get dealt with a certain deck of cards, and it is up to us as an individual to do what we want with our deck of cards, to shape shift and morph and manifest the life that we want, you feel me? We have the ability to fucking choose all day, every fucking day. Many of us just don't even care to choose greatness though, you feel me? Why? Because we lack energy and we lack a good myth in our mind, you feel me? Now, before I talk about myth, let's talk about energy. Fucking simple. A lot of us are eating junk food shit all day, almost every fucking day, and we're not adequately fucking hydrating our cells, our organ cells, tissues, and glands, you feel me? All of our cells, over approximately 100 trillion cells in our physiology, all of them need to be well-fed, well-nourished, properly rested. That way they don't get disease or become cancerous. But also so we have fucking energy. So we have good emotions. So we have something to put forth in the world, some value, some energy in the world to give back, you feel me? How can we give back? How can we be more and do more? By putting in our body what our body needs, what our body requires of us, which is good, high quality fucking nutrition. Stop eating junk food. Stop eating vegetable processed oils. Stop eating processed foods. Stop eating foods with preservatives. Stop eating vegetables that were sprayed with fungicides, rodenticides, herbicides, any other fucking side that scientists can come up with that's just going to continue to nutritionally deplete our food and kill the ecosystems in the fucking planet. Number one is energy. If we want to start caring about the world around us and our own fucking life and people we love and what we're creating in our own life, if we want to give a fuck and have meaning in our life, we got to start with energy. We got to have the discipline. We got to discipline ourselves. Self-fucking discipline. Daily, every day, show the fuck up to your meals with discipline that I'm going to eat clean. I'm going to eat whole, certified organic foods, grass-fed, grass-finished animal products. I'm going to do everything the right way. And if I don't really know what clean eating is, then I'm going to discipline myself to do my fucking homework, to go on Google and research what is healthy for the human physiology. What did we evolve eating as a species that has gotten us here today? You feel me? Do your homework. Fucking personal development. That's what we're all about on this channel together. We're all here to grow together. You feel me? So number one is energy, you guys. It's I can't make that whole long story in this video, but long story made fucking short, eat clean, build the energy within you to actually do something in life. You feel me? You can't just wake up every day eating shit, not moving your body and exercising and expecting to be creative and care about everything, you feel me, and be passionate about life and have all the energy in the world. No, it doesn't fucking work like that. You feel me? As much as we have a strong mental mindset, we are also physical, and our physical self requires certain nutrients, certain food compounds, so we can produce and manufacture those feel-good hormones, that good neurochemistry that actually births positive thinking, a better outlook on life, and more energy to put that energy out into the world. You feel me? Number one is energy. Number two, I said, is myth. The myth that we all tell ourselves about life. You feel me? We all have a unique myth. We all have a story in our mind that we tell ourselves about how life is, about what this life is about, why we're here, and what we're doing here. If we don't have a myth in our mind, we haven't personally gone out of our way to use our creative power as a human being and create a myth for ourselves. If we haven't created a myth for ourselves, then we are living life mindlessly, hating life, not giving a fuck, and just dealing with whatever the fuck comes our way. You feel me? Fucking being a little bitch and saying, man, fuck this lifetime. I don't even know what we tell ourselves nowadays. Like, dude, I don't even know if we cry to God anymore, talk to God like, yo, why the fuck do I have this life? Did I fuck up last lifetime? I don't know what we tell ourselves now, but we have to create better fucking myths. Because all the greatest things that have ever been made for humanity, like the iPhones, or our ability to go to the moon and back, I can't really name all the great things that we've came up with as a species, but the things that progress us forth and keep us evolving have came from people that have created and envisioned a better life for humanity, right? These human beings that have got us to where we are, evolutionarily speaking, in our modern day with all this technology and things that we see physically manifested in front of us, came from people's minds, came from someone that has created a positive outlook on the world and actually brought forth that image into a physical reality. You feel me? One is energy, two is a myth. If you want to start caring about life and caring about things, you got to change the story you are telling yourself about fucking life. What are you telling yourself about life? What are you, in your mind, what is your story about life? For example, what is my story? My story thus far, as of right now in my life, because the story I'm telling myself about my life right now is not going to be the same story I tell myself about life in 5 or even 10 years from now. You feel me? Why is that? Because life and the universe is always changing. It's constantly always fucking shifting, morphing, changing. Nothing is ever set in stone. So don't ever commit to just one fucking story. Keep evolving and growing with life. Keep evolving and growing your spirit in a positive manner. You feel me? What is the story I'm telling myself about my life right now? Right now, the story I tell myself about this lifetime is that I birthed here on this planet to do work, to put forth some meaning that is going to heal the species. I'm here to grow myself. I'm here to grow my own spirit so I can become a greater force for the universe once I leave this physical body. What else am I here to do? Why do we struggle in life? What do I tell myself about struggles? I struggle so my spirit can become more in every aspect of what more means. You feel me? More greater, more stronger, more impactful. My spirit is here to grow. I'm here to become more, to do more. And everything that is negative that arises in my life is meant to arise on purpose for me to learn a specific lesson and take that lesson and become more with that lesson. These are the stories I tell myself in my mind. These are the positive internal dialogues I have with myself. And that is the message in this video. We want to create positive dialogue with ourselves. Internal conversations, we want to make them positive. We want to make a greater image in life so we can start to actually naturally, without effort, express that energy. And people start noticing and seeing and feeling that compassion, that empathy coming to and through you naturally. You don't even have to think about it. But that's because you've invested in yourself. You've invested in your health, your physical well-being. You eat clean. You exercise fucking consistently. You utilize your body the way you're supposed to. And number two, you fucking made a positive image of life in your mind. Don't sustain that positive image forever, because life is always changing. Change with life, grow with life, and always continue. When the time's right, continue to change your story for the better so you can continue to grow with your life. You feel me? To summarize this video, how do you really start to care about life, those around you, and how do you care about what you're ultimately creating in your life, your ultimate destiny? Start eating better. Start exercising. Sustain and develop a exercise routine where you're doing it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times a week, consistently every week for the rest of your life. This is a lifestyle. This isn't a short term, let me fix my brain up and then become a more positive person. Woo woo. No, it's a lifestyle. This is what we do for our entire lifetime. We eat clean, we exercise, and we sustain positive internal dialogue and positive outlook on life. It's not easy to create a positive image. You're gonna have to do some internal fucking work and really change your belief systems, so much so that it is compelling for you to take action on your new stories in life. It's gonna take some inner fucking work, but that's what we're about on this channel. Self-discipline and creating humanity and making humanity greater. You feel me? Making each other greater again. Nowadays, we don't give a fuck about shit. Our planet is literally dying right before our eyes, and a lot of us lack education as to how the world is dying because we don't give a fuck. And so, yeah, let's start giving a fuck. Let's start putting the positive energy back out in the world, and let's bring forth a better world for all the kids and generations that are yet to fucking come. You feel me? Let's fix this shit up. That is going to be it for this fucking video vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, leave a thumbs down, leave a love comment, hate comment, whatever, what the fuck have you. It supports the algorithm either fucking way. So nothing but love. As always, make sure to live your fucking truth, because living your truth is being of service to someone somewhere out there. And I truthfully believe we all came here to live a purposeful, meaningful life. So living that purpose, living that meaningful life means just doing your own thing, being yourself, but putting forth some creative value in the world and being productive with yourself. You feel me? So get after it, do that inner work, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.